Hello everyone, my name is Nikhil and welcome to the channel Simplified. This is a part of my Vlookup series. In my earlier videos, I had covered the basics of Vlookup function and also how to troubleshoot in case you encounter errors while using the function. If you haven't seen those videos, check out the link in the description. But in all the examples that we covered in the previous videos, we were searching for a value based on a single search criteria. But in this video, we are going to learn how to search based on multiple search criteria. For example, we have some data with employee names in the first column, months in the second column, and sales in the third column. Now I'm interested in finding out the sales of Ravi Kumar for the month of June. If we directly use Vlookup, it would only search for the name in the first column. It is not capable of looking or searching for data in two columns. So we are going to accomplish this by using helper columns. So I'm going to insert a column here. I will name it as helper. And in this, I'm going to create a unique code which will help me search for the data that I need. So I will simply combine the text in the name and month columns to create this unique code. So I'm going to enter is equal to, select the name and select the month. Now you can see that it has combined the text in these two columns to create this text Rahul Sharma May. I will copy this throughout. So now you can see that for the month of May, we have the text as Rahul Sharma May, and for the month of June, we also have Rahul Sharma June. So we will be able to search based on this text rather than searching on the name. So here I'm going to enter Vlookup. In the lookup value, I shouldn't just be selecting the name, but I want a combination of the text of the name as well as the month. So I will select here also the name and the month. So the output of this would be equivalent to this. Comma, the table array will be the same where I'm selecting the entire table. And of course, the first column is where I'm searching for the value. So that is why I created the helper column at the beginning and not at the end, because we want to search for the combination text in this column. I'll freeze the reference here by using F4. And in column index, I need the data from the fourth column, which is sales. So I will enter 4 and false. Now, rather than hard coding this number as 4, if you want to create some flexibility in this, I have made another video where we are using column function rather than the number. So you can check that out. I have provided the link in the description. For now, we'll enter this. And you see, we are getting Ravi Kumar sales for the month of June, 1,31,000, which is same as what we have over here. Now this June, we could edit it and make it July, and we'll get the July sales data. So like this, we can add as many criteria as we want to the search. For example, in this data, not only do I have name and month, but also year. So I have May 23 data as well as May 24 data. So I want a combination code involving all three. So here too, I will insert a helper column, and here I will combine the name as well as the month as well as the year. And here too, in Vlookup, I'm going to combine all three in the same order. First name, then month, and then year. So this will be the lookup value. And then I have to select the table. The column index here is going to be 5 and false. Now here again, if I change it to 24, I'm able to get the corresponding value. I could also change this to May and I will get that number. If I change the name also, that will also get updated. Now here we have created the provision to search for only one person or one value at a time. Let's say we want the data for a list of people. Let's see how we can structure that. Here I've created a table where I have employee names on one side and the months as column headings. So I could essentially get the data for all these people for the month of May here, for the month of June here, and July here. So I'm going to start by creating the helper column here. I'm going to combine the name and the month. Now here, when I do the lookup also, I want to combine the name and the month. The important thing to remember here is the column and row freezing. So if I select the name like this and the month, and enter it, this is giving me the code that I want. But if I drag it down, there is a problem. This is getting linked to this cell instead of the heading itself. Ideally, what I should do is for the reference to the month, which is the heading, I need to freeze the row reference. So I will add a dollar symbol here so that even when I drag it down, it will still continue to refer to row number 4. So now you can see that is taken care. Now again, when I drag it to the right over here, the same problem is arising because the reference of the name is changing. So here what I should do for the reference to the name heading, I should freeze the column reference. So here I'm freezing the column and here I'm freezing the number. So now I have a function where I can just drag it down everywhere and it will always remain linked to the heading column itself. This is what I can enclose within the Vlookup function. So I will type Vlookup and this will remain the Vlookup value, and then I will select the table array. Column index is going to be 4 and then finally false. So I can add a new name also if I want over here. I'll be in a position to easily copy this formula downwards and get that data as well. Now if I just change this to June, you can see in both these cases I'm getting the same value. So this will be very easy for us to add more columns and more names and get the data in a very structured format. So this is one of the easiest way to VLOOKUP based on multiple search criteria. There is also another method which involves array functions, which you can use in case you cannot add a helper column for any particular reason. But that makes it unnecessarily complicated. But overall, I hope you found this video helpful, and if so, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching and see you again in the next video.